Hey friend, Brandon here. Just a heads up, this entire video is being filmed on the Google Pixel 6 Pro at 4K 30, so we'll get a good idea of what video quality looks like and what photo quality looks like, because we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. That's because I want to show you a bunch of really cool tools that I like to use to help me capture better photos or video. Now, I've personally really like Moment Gear, and I'm really excited to say that I've partnered alongside with them to have a giveaway. There's a photo contest. Let's move to 1.4x. Now, there's some information in the description for the instructions for the contest, as well as a link to my Discord chat server where you'll enter in. And also continue watching throughout the video, because there are some tasks that are involved in this contest that are really important. So Moment has been known for a lot of their add-on lenses, but we're not going to only look at those. We're going to look at a bunch of other things. We kind of really want to rely on the actual sensors on the phone just to see how it looks like. But their case is kind of unique this year because it has this magnet in it, which makes it compatible with MagSafe. And that's really cool because the whole MagSafe ecosystem pretty much is open to you on your Google Pixel, which I really love. But the wireless charger is not the most exciting part. So let's go somewhere nice, check out the camera and video and some of these accessories that I just really like. Time to turn off the fancy lights. Let's see how good the lighting and the exposure looks like. What do you think? Noticing anything? Hopefully it's good. This is the 1X camera. We'll see. We're also on the normal microphone. One of the things I've really liked for their mounts is just this one that you can put in your air vent, and you just attach your phone onto it. It makes it really nice for when you're driving. It's also nice right here because if you need to take a video call or something like that, maybe you're on a Zoom call when you're in your car for some reason, you can easily do that, and that's pretty nice. Now let's move to 1.4x. Now I know some of you probably are thinking, how are you filming a Google Pixel 6 Pro on a Pixel 6 Pro? It's because I still have my broken one that's over here, so rip. But thankfully I got a replacement, which I'm really thankful for. The purpose of this video in many ways is not only just to show off the camera and how it looks like, but to have a contest where I can give back to you and also have you take care of yourself. Well, let me explain a little bit more. Now we're on the main sensor, the 1X zoom. So the idea behind all of this is that the past 2 years has been really hard. It's been really hard for me. I think we need to take care of ourselves a little bit better. I need it for myself, so maybe this will be helpful for you. All right, I'm gonna get some of these little mounts here. You have this magnet here, you just put it on there. But we're gonna use this one for today because you can mount it both in landscape mode and then in portrait mode. And now we have this crazy setup where I can use it kind of like a little vlogging stick, and I can put it down on different surfaces and film myself for things. Now there is a way to adjust the audio so it has input either from the phone itself or your Bluetooth earbuds. So these are the Pixel Buds A series. How do you think they sound? And how do you think the front-facing camera is handling this really bright sky up here? Okay, we're back on the main sensor without earbuds. We're just using the microphone. And here's that speech enhancement mode that gets rid of things like the plane that's flying overhead. I don't know if you can hear it. The idea behind this contest is that I want you to be able to go out into nature, whether it's to a park, the ocean, a pond, a lake, whatever. Something where you're kind of away from a lot of the crazy busyness and noise. I'm gonna try this DD Pocket Wireless Kit that will hopefully give me even better audio and will allow me to kind of get audio from far away. That's the thing I'm most excited about. I don't know if you noticed that too, like the autofocus for the ultra wide it's not there. Let's go to 1X. 1X has autofocus, but not the ultra wide. Just gonna put it on the hot shoe mount for the Moment mount here. Then you just plug in the USB-C to USB-C cable, and then you have this little transmitter, and this is what you actually clip onto like your shirt. And there's a little microphone right here. They also have a little option to put in this lapel microphone that's right here if you want to use that as well. So maybe we'll try that out too. We're out here in this beautiful park right here. There's a nice little trail right here. How does my audio sound using this microphone? Does it sound better? Let's check out some video here. So we're gonna go to the ultra wide, then we'll go to the 1X, the 2X, and then the 4X, and it'll clip. Yep, see, there's the telephoto kicking in. I think it looks really good once it's there, but if you really want to, you go to 10X, 15X, or or 20x, but that looks like a Van Gogh painting. It's not great. Don't do that. Now, the thing that's really cool about these moment lenses is that they don't just work on one generation of phone. You can keep using these for multiple generations. You just get a new case for your new phone and you just twist it on, and that's it. Here's what the main lens looks like on the Google Pixel 6 Pro without a moment lens on it. And here's what the video looks like with the 58mm lens on the main sensor. What do you think? The cool thing about this setup is that I can wear my microphone and walk away from the camera that's over there, filming you, filming me, and I can still get some audio and it sounds really good. You don't have to worry about shouting in order for it to hear it. But yes, for the contest, the goal for this is for you to get out into nature and to rest, to just take a moment, maybe at least 15 or 20 minutes, at least that. Try to do more, maybe an hour, to just be out here and to pay attention to the things that are around you, the nature, the animals, anything like that. Maybe if you're at a park seeing a family play and the joy that you see in some kids' eyes and as they laugh and stuff like that, just take in that and then reflect on things that you're grateful for. What are you thankful for? I think gratitude is something that we need more in our culture, and that would be really helpful. And then with that time, go ahead and take some pictures, capture something, maybe even a 1-minute video, and then kind of write up what you were thankful for, what you kind of gained from that time, and then post that in the Discord chat server. Now, unfortunately, there's no macro mode on the Google Pixel 6, but you can just add it easily with a moment macro lens. People have said that you can just use the telephoto to get a macro shot, but there's a minimal focus distance and it ends up not being all that sharp. If you just move to the main sensor, put on a moment lens, you can get real macro. Okay, now let's try it with this little lapel here. You even have this thing called a dead cat that you can clip onto it for wind. I love that this is like on uneven ground and stuff, but because of the tripod, I can level it. So yeah, with this contest, I'm being a little tricky and sneaky. It's definitely a contest, that's for sure. You can win stuff. But the ultimate thing about this is a way for me to get you to take care of you. But I want you to be able to grow in gratitude and thankfulness and to share that with others. And maybe we can have a little bit more of that in our culture, in our relationships. It's something that we need so much. There's a lot of negativity and cynicism out there. And if I can encourage a little bit of positivity, I think that's a huge win. A few of you have had some questions about the difference between M-Force and V2 fisheye lenses. The V2 lens will have more issues on the corners for photos, but I would say on video it actually looks pretty dang good because it's really, really wide. This one looks a little bit more natural for video. It doesn't have as much of that fisheye kind of bowl look to it. So here is the V2. On video, it's like that, looks pretty good. And then here's the M-Force one. And even on video, it still works. But if you want something even more natural looking, there's the 18mm moment lens that I'm using right now for video. So what do you win? Well, there'll be 3 winners, a first, second, and third place. All 3 of you will win a moment case with the M-Force magnets inside of it that make it compatible with all these accessories and MagSafe accessories. First and second place both win the Moment Pro tripod mount that works for both portrait and landscape. First place wins the Anamorphic moment lens, and that's the most expensive, fanciest lens that they have. And second place wins the macro lens, which is really helpful, especially on the Google Pixel 6, which doesn't have a macro mode. Now, if you win first place and you don't want the moment anamorphic lens, I'm pretty sure we can work something out where you can get a different lens. Let's check out this anamorphic lens. Just a heads up, it is a bit more complicated and you have to use something called Filmic Pro or something else to help de-squeeze it. That's part of what the anamorphic look is. It has a squishy look to it, and then in post or with an app, you de-squeeze it. So it has that super wide cinematic look to it, which is pretty fun. It gets a nice look to it, gets some lens flares and stuff like that, but it's some work. So keep that in mind. Not for everyone, but I enjoy it. Now you don't have to enter into the contest to get Moment gear. I put together a guide with Moment on some of my favorite accessories, some of the stuff that we have in this video that you can check out. And by the time this video is posted, there's only 2 days left to get 15% off Moment accessories with the coupon code that's listed below in the description. It goes until November 2nd, so get it while you can. Those are all affiliate links. This isn't sponsored by Moment, but it does help support me when you do purchase things through those links because I get a little bit of a commission off of it. Ultimately, this is a video and a partnership that I wanted to create to give back to you, to give you some of the tools that you wanted, and to ultimately have you get out and go create something, to enjoy nature, to slow down, to focus, to be thankful, and to have gratitude. So I'm excited to see what you all create. I'm excited to hear the stories of how it was impactful or meaningful for you. And I'm excited to have you in the This Is Tech Today community Discord chat server. Again, go ahead and check out the description for the instructions and the links for everything, and I hope to see you there. This little break was really nice for me, and I hope it was nice for you even just watching it, but most especially, hopefully it's nice for you when you go out and take pictures and videos. Thanks for watching This Is Tech Today. Until next time.